follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
They set the pick. Jennings passes to Keefe. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Here's Williams. Here's the monster. What a play! Simply drains it in it.
Coming up Wednesday, March 3rd.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range three ball tonight as well.
We've got Omer Ashik. Hairston is out there with Keefe. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Gooden in at the three. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Hey, Kevin, the monster in that last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with 56 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Al Jefferson. Jefferson with the double team, just 5 on the clock. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. The Clippers, #1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Longley's checked in for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Keefe. And then for the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for John Lure, and it's Paul in for Williams. Kept alive, and the foul on Al Jefferson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Out.
He's checked in for the line. Clippers leading by 5. There's the pass to the monster. Griffin a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. Vermont. Oh!
Look out!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Back to Paul. Redick with the 3. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist. Charlotte, their last game, a win against Atlanta.
And a lot of their scoring in that win came from unexpected places, from guys who don't typically get a lot of minutes.
And you know what? Those guys on the bench, they practice every day too, even if they don't play every night. And that night, they were ready.
Now here's Jennings. 9 points in the game so far, and the shot is good.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And the Hornets making a change here. Gooden's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Hawes comes in for Jordan, and it's John Lure in for Blake Griffin. Paul dishes to Hawes. Knocked loose. Here's the monster. Good on the triple. The monster's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Inside, here's Kidd-Gilchrist. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. The Hornets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throw drops for Kidd-Gilchrist.
Going to the line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Clippers leading by 7. Here's the monster, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the middle. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Now, here's Gooden. Averaging 9 points per contest. Kicks to Kid Gilchrist. 5 on the clock. Jennings against Paul. Jennings with the bucket.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Paul passes to the monster. They set the pick. From the arc. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Hornets trail by 7. Outside Jennings. Out left to the wing. Here's Gooden. Misses from close range. Here's Paul. No good. And so that's the end of the first half. Clippers lead by 7. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And Al, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs...
For the most part, we played an intelligent first half.
Half about to start up and begin any moment. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Yeah, he put on a highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
It was a fireworks display. He nearly tore the hoop down with a couple of those slams multiple times.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's the monster in at the 3 slot.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Here's the monster, and the layup's good off the glass. The monster's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Jennings kicks to Hairston. It's back to Jennings. Jefferson setting the pick for Jennings. The feed now to Jefferson. The 17-footer. And he gets it to go. Jefferson's got 10.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Jordan with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. He bangs it home with one hand.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 13. The 11-footer misses off the right iron.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. When you look at the monster, he does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all of these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position. But where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
Now, here's Vonleh. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Great assist there. Led him to the perfect spot. Looking now at some numbers for Chris Paul. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. He's around 10 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think the playmaking really stands out to me that he's been doing it. So many times the plays he can generate seem to change the momentum of a game.
I agree wholeheartedly there. I mean, it's underestimated what his passing brings to this team.
Here's Jennings. After the basket by Los Angeles. Hairston, a screen on Paul. Jennings kicks to Hairston. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And that one's good. Jefferson's got 14 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Jordan with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. The monster loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Off target on the three from the monster.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Hairston, a screen on Paul. Over to the wing. Crawford against Hairston. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Here's Vonleh. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Clippers leading by 9. Passes it to the monster. Count that one. The monster's got 12 points in just the second half.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Outside Jennings. Outside Kid Gilchrist. Here's Jefferson, and it's blocked by Jordan. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. No good from the monster. Hornets trail by 11. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Griffin with the steal. Here's the monster. He has 40. And Jefferson sends it back. Hairston with the steal. There's the dish to Jennings. Right wing. Left side, Jennings. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Hairston. Shot denied. Clippers leading by 11. Crawford passes to the monster. Jordan the screen. Off the screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Jennings. He feeds it to Vonleh. And that one's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Paul passes to the monster. Jordan the screen. Here's the monster. Oh,
Man, what a play.
and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8.
Clippers leading by 14. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
Now, I'll tell you what, the refs will give you a lot more leeway on that than they used to.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jennings. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Brandon Jennings has been getting it done. He's got 13 points.
Nice.
His points are coming to foul.
Substitution on the
And for the Clippers, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. They've got Hairston.